I don't want to leave it all behind. I can't wait to see those golden streets, but I hope there's a place for me out past the city limit sign. Down by a creek bed with a breathtaking view, it looks like those Kentucky hills.
I'd like to dedicate this hunt tonight to my dad, Larry. He's the one that got me into coon hunting. I come up here from time to time with my dogs and show him what we're hunting. We're hunting Mojo's night moves this time of year. And again, just like to dedicate this hunt to my dad tonight and spend a little bit of time with him here and show him what we're hunting. So hope you all enjoy.
Well, I've brought Kentucky Cooner over here to Ohio. I'll be hunting my dogs, Ranger and May. I'll let Greg tell you about the terrain we're about to hunt here and tell you about his dog.
I'll be hunting a little dog called Mojo's Night Moves tonight, trying to get him ready for autumn oaks. Got a lot of big hunts coming up here at the end of the month and through September and October. But we're over here on some river hills over around south of Russellville. A lot of people that's coon hunted with me 4 years ago we're at the famous spot Chicken Hollow. So that's where we're hunting at here. A lot of people's hunting with me years ago, 20-some years ago. This is where we used to come and everybody loved it. So we're gonna start out, we're gonna hunt Cody's two dogs here first and see what we can get after.
Well, let's get them in the woods, Greg.
Sounds good. Cody's dog's 500 yards into the right, hard right-handed moves. I cut him loose on the opposite side. He's in there left-handed to them, probably about 500 right now. So
we'll have to get something treed, shouldn't we, buddy?
I hope so.
We ain't heard nothing yet. Well, me and Greg is driving down this lane. Ranger and May's about 500 yards this way, and Night Moves is over to the left about 500 yards, so we're going to kind of close the distance. We just got to the end of our lane. I hear Molly and May over to the right. They're struck in. And right down here, we just heard Night Moves tree. You call that treed, Greg?
Yeah, he's treed. Night Moves come treed down there. So we'll go see what he's got.
Well, we're walking back from Greg's tree there, big leafy tree. Couldn't really see nothing in it. Ranger's running his coon closer to the road, so we're going to head around there so he don't get run over or something.
All right, we just pulled Night Moves off the tree and got back to the truck, and May and Ranger had hid up in there. It sounded like they was going to tree, but I believe they was in the ground. We drove around there where they was at, and they got in there. They was in there on a creek right beside of a road. We got pretty close to them. They got close to the road, so we got as close to them and called them in to us. That way they didn't get hit on the road or anything.
Well, we got around here to a new spot. Gonna head Ranger and May up another holler here and try to hopefully get a coon tree pretty fast. We're coming in here on Ranger and May's tree. Pretty big tree. I think I've seen the coon walking in here. Good boy, where's it at, man? I knew I seen an eye walking into the tree. I was down there recording the dogs, and Greg said he seen its tail and body there. But there it is. We're gonna get the dogs, head back to the truck. Greg, what are we getting ready to go turn loose now?
Buddy, getting pumped up here.
That's the way it's supposed to go. We had a bad start. We just broke the ice. And
dogs of yours. Run a good track in there. Put that coon up pretty quick. We're getting ready to turn the old Night Moves dog loose here. See if he can't do what old Cody's dogs did there. Working on a Night Moves. Getting ready to cut Night Moves. Whoa.
Who is it, Greg?
This is a Night Moves dog. We're gonna cut him in a little patch of woods here. Some corn, hopefully the corn's on and creamy. Coons are in it eating. Night Moves got in there about 7:40. He's struck in right now, working the track. There he is on the Pathfinder. See him in there about 7:18 right now. Going down here to try to head my dog off, headed to a road down here.
Been out in the cornfield and headed out to where we can pick him up. Don't want him to get run over, do we, buddy?
No.
Well, we got him, don't we, Greg?
Yeah, we got him.
I'm about to get Ranger back out in May again. Try to tree another coon. I really like that dog box, Greg. That's in 3 doors.
Makes it awful handy, don't it?
It does.
And they're off.
Ranger and May just struck in. Ranger struck in first. 84 yards. We're sounding real good. You ought to be able to hear him playing this day. I'm gonna go ahead and tree him, Greg.
Let's go in here. On the wood?
I'm putting Ranger and May both on the wood. Water tree. There's the coon, looking right at us. Well, they done a good job. We're going to get him and get out of here. Greg's got Night Moves back out. Get ready to send him to a cornfield here. Well, cornfield on one side of the road and soybeans on the other.
Just cut Night Moves loose here. He went in here about 360 and he's treed down here on the edge of the field. So
in the first 5 minutes.
Going in here to see what he's got. Hopefully he gets his act together and got something this time.
Well, Greg just got Night Moves off that tree. These summer nights, if they don't look, a lot of times you just ain't going to see them. We'll go head on back to the truck. I'm getting ready to get little May out of here and see if she can tree her own coon. We're in a big patch of corn. Hopefully there's a coon close and she can get one treed. She's doing pretty good to be a year old, ain't you, girl? May is 55 yards. She's out in the cornfield there. You can hear her running. 61 yards now. May is now 194 yards. Still running the track pretty good. Seems like she's headed toward a little patch of timber. Well, May come back to me. She went about 200 yards around a big cornfield. She shut up way down there around a pond and then come back. I caught her. There's a big patch of timber in there that she never got in, and Greg is going to get Night Moves out and see if he can get in there and tree a coon.
Night Moves struck in there about 400.
Around that big pond?
On the other side of it, yeah.
On that big pond.
The edge of the woods.
Well, Greg just caught him treed, 360 yards. We're going to head in there and look for the meat. Good boy. right there sets Night Moves' coon. Done a good job with her, didn't he, Greg?
Done a good job. Got him a good track, running everywhere and treated it. Done a nice job.
We're gonna get him and get on back to the truck. Well, Greg's back there loading up his dog, about to get in the truck. He knows one more good spot. We're gonna take May and see if she'll tree her own coon. I know she can do it. So, I'm gonna give it another shot. Here goes round 2 with May. A couple patches of woods here. Hopefully, she'll get a coon tree. You never know until you try.
I think the key to making a good dog is hunting them alone.
I do too. Right there's May. She's 82 yards out this cornfield. "85, 86 yards. May just hit a tree in there at 84 yards. I'm gonna go in there and ag her on. I tell you, it's like a jungle getting in here to her. There she is. That's what she's treed up. This is a total mess here. It's like a jungle walking in here. You can see what I'm looking at. I'm gonna grab her and head on back to the truck. Well guys, I've had a wonderful hunt up here with Greg, up here in Ohio. It's definitely a change of scenery, a little flatter than I'm used to. We've treated a lot of coons. Dogs are looking good. Muddy, you got anything to say?
I appreciate you coming up, Cody. Had a real good hunt. Your dogs looked real nice. Your old dog Ranger treated a couple of coons. Done a real nice job. The puppy looked good. Got to hunt her quite a bit by herself here. She made a couple trees and just couldn't hardly get a light in them, but she's gonna make a real nice pup. So I appreciate you coming up here hunting with me.
Buddy, thanks for taking me. Y'all, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for all your hunting supply needs. Going over to KentuckyCoonerHuntingSupply.com. Thanks for watching. Until next time, put 'em on the wood.